This lesson is going to be about changing mixed fractions to improper fractions. You can do this on your calculator, but we're going to learn how to do it without the calculator to make sure you understand what you're doing. In the checkpoint, we'll be testing to see that you understand how to use both methods. Right, so let's go for it. Now this could represent a fraction 1 5/8 because there's 1 on this side, or everything's shaded in, and there are only 5 of the 8 parts shaded in on this side, so 5/8. That 1 could be changed to 8/8 because we've got 8 parts shaded. Now if you change that to an improper fraction where you added the two numerators together, 8 plus 5 is 13, you'd get 13/8. Or put another way, it would look like this. You've got one whole, so that's 1 times 8. 1 times 8 is 8, plus the 5 is 13, so your answer is 13/8. Let's look at another mixed fraction. This would be 3 5/8. So 3 5/8 changed to improper fraction. You would have to say 3 times 8, because there are 3 wholes. 3 times 8 is 24, and 24 plus 5 is 29. So the answer is 29/8. Without those wagon wheels, what would this be? So there are 2 wholes, so that would be something times 5. Yep, 2 times 5 plus the 3 gives you an answer of 13/5. Can you get this answer? 4 times 3 plus 2. Right, so 4 times 3 plus 2 is 14. So the answer is 14/3. Now what if you had to change it from improper to mixed? So you had to go the other way around. Well, all you have to do is you've got to work out how many times does 4 go into 13. So 4 goes into 13, well 4 goes into 12 3 times, so there's a remainder 1. The 3 is the whole number, and the 1 is what goes on the top of the fraction, so that's 3 1/4. Let's try one more. 23/7, so how many times does 7 go into 23? 7 goes into 23 3 times, remainder 2. So it's going to be 3 2/7. Now when we do it on the calculator, there are 2 buttons that are very important. The one circled in red, you can see there if you use the shift, it's the mixed fraction button. And the one circled in yellow, also with shift, it's the one that converts mixed fractions to improper fractions. Now what we'll do is we'll try and work out these on the calculator. So the first thing I want you to check is if you click on this button, the fraction button, if you get something like that, just check your mode. Click on mode and then enter 1 for comp. Then when you check it, it should do that. Alright, so make sure your mode is on comp, number 1. Now let's do these problems here. So we want 2 3/5. So what I'll do is go 2, shift, mixed fraction button, 3, down 5. Now to change that to an improper fraction, it's as easy as pressing equals. So the answer is 13/5. Now if you wanted to change that back to a mixed fraction, go shift and then click on this button here, and it takes you back to the 2 3/5. Pressing equals just changes back to improper fraction. Let's clear all that and try the next one. So it's 5, shift, mixed fraction button, 2/7. So 2, arrow down, 7, equals, shows you it's 37/7. And again, if I want to change that back to a mixed fraction, I go shift, click on this button. And then the quickest way to get back to improper fraction is equals. Now what about this one? 23/5. We want to change that to a mixed fraction. So let's clear this. And we're going to go 23, fraction button, 5. Right, I'm going to press equals to get it onto this side. and then I go Shift and I click this button here. So the answer is 4 3/5. And again, if I want to go back to my improper fraction, just press equals.